We are live. Welcome to the birth of a dynasty. This is going to be the Tuesday fun we're going to have for a while going forward. A dynasty build with UCLA on Draft Day Sports College Football 2021. Good evening. I think there's going to be loads of fun. We tried on stream to do a test save with Michigan a few weeks ago, and I really fell in love with this game. I do have a secret crush when it comes to American sports in general and the college sports in particular. So we're going to try this out, see if we can take UCLA and create something special there. If we look at the top 25, we are not in there, which sort of tells us what sort of challenge this will be. The reasoning behind picking UCLA is that they have the same colors as my logo. So they are blue and gold and a bit of white in it, just like my logo, which is basically the reason that I picked them. And also because the sun shines in Los Angeles, and I like that. They are in the Pac-12, and the standings look like this. So let's see if we can find Pac-12. This is the division. It's divided into North and South. We are not ranked. Oregon, Stanford, and USC are ranked. We are not. So I really don't have a good feel of how good the other clubs are, but we will get to know them. I think first of all we will need to get to know our roster. Let's start by looking at them. So this is the roster. If we just sort them by overall rating to start with, we have a couple of really good guys. Anthony Powers, first safety, a DT, a wide receiver, a tight end, a running back, a corner, and two strong safeties as the 90 plus guys. So a couple of all of them redshirted, a couple of them seniors. But let's start by looking through positions. So first QB, Kenneth Blue. I don't know why it's showing that. Maybe we can get rid of that. I don't know if we do that remains there. I don't like that. So let's try again. There we go. Without that in front, so 89 overall. Nice arm, nice intelligence. Lacks a bit of accuracy. He can throw the ball long, but he cannot throw it to the right person, which might become an issue. Lacks a bit of speed as well, so he is probably a pocket QB. If we look at Joe Ortones, good arm as well. Lacks a bit of intelligence, but has a very nice accuracy. I'm gonna struggle to pick between these guys. 3-star, rank 600, 22. He's a senior. Another senior, Daryl Hindman, rank 825, 3-star player, arm 92, intelligence 82, accuracy 83, so he's not the best at anything, but he seems very well rounded there. And the fourth one is the redshirt freshman, 4-star, 84 overall, arm 88, intelligence 74, accuracy 78, speed 80. So he's good as well. Maybe he will be the starting QB next season. We will see. If we look at running backs, John Thompson, overall 91, agility 94, speed 97. Very nice. What about his hands then? 49. Okay, so we basically need to hand him the ball. He cannot catch it. He cannot catch a pass. But interesting play. 5th-year senior, so we are losing him as well. Jose Willett. 89 overall, nice agility, nice speed, lacks hands as well. Nice work ethic. I love a high work ethic in a player, so that's good. Jonah Self probably believes in himself. Overall 88, speed 94, agility 80. I'm just going to go through this and then I'm going to take more of a sort of GM approach where I don't dabble too much with this. I'm going to let the assistant do the sort of depth charts and pick the players and pick the places, etc. So just going through this: Domingo Creech, 3-star, 84 overall. Mark Irizarry, that's a cool name. Junior from Bellingham, Wichita, overall 84. Robert Patel, overall 84. Strength 79, agility 84, running back. Lacks a bit of speed though. Wayne Clough, fullback, rank 662, senior, overall 86. Dane Hacker, fullback, sophomore. John Anderson, overall 81. A couple of these guys don't seem too good. We'll see. Junior, redshirt freshman. So we have a bit of younger guys there. Overall 81, strength 90. I like that. What's his size? Can we see that? Yeah, there. 6'4". Okay. So 6'4", almost 300 pounds. Decently sized guy. Robert Gomez, overall 85. 85. 80. Okay, so we are lacking in that position. Overall 83. I see we will need to we will need to strengthen. Russell James, strength 95. Oh, there's Carol. Okay, so we have a girl playing. Carol Lopez, 6'6" girl, 298 pounds. Quite a large lady. Carol, sophomore, not too good. But Clifton is better. Strength 92, pass blocking 90, run blocking 77. That's good for a tackle. He's a senior though. All the best players seem like they are seniors, which means that we are going to have a decent year this year, and then we'll probably struggle next year unless we can do well when it comes to recruiting, which is something I really enjoy in this game. Overall 87, another tackle, senior, overall 88, pass blocking 89, run blocking 91, leadership 100. Be tough to lose him. Fred Brookins, senior as well. I was just going to say I like this guy as well. Overall 86, strength 94, pass blocking 88. So another good player. This guy not so good. At least we're getting rid of him. Dennis McLaughlin, a junior, comes from adult education. Okay. 20 years old. Overall 84, decent pass blocker, decent strength, lacks a bit of speed. Tight ends then, Lamont Farrar, overall 88, hands 78. I'm not loving many of these guys. This is going to be a rebuild and then it's going to turn into a dynasty. Frank Felix, okay, rank 24, tight end, redshirt sophomore. This is our go-to guy, overall 92. Speed 71, hands 84, which makes me question why he's overall is 92. Maybe it's his intangibles. Leadership 79, sportsmanship 80, work ethic 65. Maybe this is not. This is probably just his scouting rating. So hopefully he can improve going forward. I do hope that. Jose Franks, tight end, overall 83. Robert Miller, overall 83. Dion Binkley. Okay, so this is what they are supposed to look like. Wide receiver, speed 92, hands 91, decent agility. Lacks a bit of work ethic though, but he's probably gonna be our primary ball catcher, I think. Don Boucher is decent as well. Lacks a bit of speed and lacks the pass catching ability wide receivers often need. Work ethic 95 though, which makes him a good guy to have on the team, I guess. William Garcia, overall 82, hands 88. No, I want to look at this guy again. Dion Binkley. We will have him this season and next. He came from Flandreau Indian Boarding School. Okay, South Dakota Indian Boarding School. Thomas Lai, redshirt freshman. Speed 85, hands 89. Don't like these mentals or intangibles on him. Work ethic 46. Joshua McDougall, leadership 93, which is good. Speed 90. It's okay. I like this guy. I like his hands, but he's not that speedy and kind of small, so he will struggle to outrun the opponents, and when they catch him, they will just squash him. I don't love that. Christopher Smith, though, speed 89. He's not fast, but he's not slow either. Lacks a bit of hands. Nice endurance. Can run all day, run slowly all day. Stanford Span, speed 87, hands 90. That's better. 6'2". Marvin Towns, speed 80. Oh, this guy's not good. Sequoia High School in Oklahoma. Tahlequah, Oklahoma. James Williams, speed 84, hands 92. He can catch the ball, but he probably cannot outrun anyone, which is a bit of a worry. We get to the cornerbacks. This guy was a 4-star prospect, overall 90, agility 87, speed 81. I do want my cornerbacks to be slightly faster because they are the guys who are going to catch the opponent's pass catches. This guy's even worse, Eugene Hayes. I don't know. My predecessor hasn't done a great job when it comes to recruiting. Dwight Hudgens, cornerback. Agility, but agile but slow. Both agile and okay speed-wise. 4th year junior. Loads of these guys who I don't really like, which is a problem. Jason Madden, that's at least a name with a bit of expectations to it, but not really good at anything, which is a worry. Frank Pacheco, cornerback, overall 89, speed 92. So he's very nice intangibles. He is probably going to be our #1 cornerback. Wingate High School. William Collins, overall 84. No, not the greatest linebacker. That kind of goes for Stephen Duff as well. Alfred Foster, redshirt freshman, tackling 84, speed 83. That's decent for a linebacker. Agility 77. Okay, work ethic. Overall 85. Hopefully he can improve a little in the 4 years he will be with us. Become important to us. Charles Gonzalez, well-rounded but not really great at anything. Miguel Jones, linebacker, kind of bad. Oh, this is kind of bad all over. Linebacker, freshman. We have a young linebacker set up. Redshirt sophomore. Decent work ethic, but he will need to work a lot if he's going to be good enough. Alex Pratt. I need a sip of my magic drink to go through this team. The idea of the stream today is to go through the team, start the recruiting, get through the first season, and sort of start this reboot that's going to turn into Dynasty. On Thursday, I'm going to start a save with Los Angeles Chargers, sort of do on the pro game, do a California ball sort of Tuesday, Thursday thing, because one of the cool things with this is that you can import the seniors that get too old. You can import them into the draft class next season for the pro game, which is really cool. Joan Dozier, another girl. We have 2 girls then. Joan is awful, freshman, but really bad. John Frederick, a DT, overall 95, strength 89. And some of these overalls, I'm not sure why they are so high, because when you look at them, at their individual skills, they are not really that good. The same goes for Keith Johnson, Timothy Owens. They are both worse though. Jackie Preston, redshirt freshman, 5-star potential, decent strength, 6'2", Choctaw Central High School. Sportsmanship 100. Okay. Disposition 82. Work ethic 72. Maybe he could turn into something. Melvin Warren, don't love him. Shane Warren. Okay, maybe they are brothers from another mother. One of them is from South Dakota. The other one is from somewhere else. Sid White. William Anderson. Defensive end. Strength 74. Speed 69. What is he good at? I'm not sure. Jeffrey Armstrong, better. Senior though. Strength 83. Philip Birch, freshman. Strength 87. That's good. 6'5", so quite a large guy. Jack Fong, another freshman. A kind of poor sophomore. I'm not sure we are going to win too many games this season. Alan Hanna, senior, decent. Thomas Rash, freshman, garbage. James Wagner, strength 85. Fourth year junior. We have him for this season and the next, which is okay, I guess. Greg Cheek, junior. We will see. Marcus Fallon, not exceptional either. We will need to do some good recruiting if we are going to lift UCLA. I don't see us going to the postseason this season with this team. Anthony Powers, though, first safety, overall 96, agility 92, speed 86, strength 66. He's a good guy. Strong safety, Paul Higginbottom, fifth year senior, agility 88, speed 87. Kind of like the looks of him. Good leader as well. Royal Howland, cool name, Royal. Redshirt sophomore, not at all as good. Florenzio Robertson, junior from Santa Fe Indian School. Okay-ish, decent speed too. David Willingham, nice agility. Decent endurance, nice work ethic. Last season for him as well, since he's a senior too. Jeffrey Bludgett, ranked 2,810, fifth year senior. Looks decent, I guess. Kick accuracy 90, kick distance 88. And John Johnson, sophomore. It's okay. I mean, kickers, they are just supposed to kick the ball into the goal, just like in soccer or football. With a keeper, you just want him to save. And here's the punter. Kick accuracy 89, kick distance 75, which isn't great. And his rank is 6,236. So he was at the bottom of the barrel, and we fished him out and said, "Welcome to UCLA." So Antonio Main is going to do all the punting for the entirety of his time here. Javier Coates will most likely never play, or at least that's what I hope for. So okay, that's a run through of the team. If we look at the dashboard, we have a 76 prestige and we are the 100 recruiting rank, which is kind of worrying. If we look at depth, we are going to let our coaches handle this. Set by the offensive coach. Will set up our offense, and it picks Daryl Hindman as the QB. Okay, and we're going to let our defensive coach do the defensive duties. Let's actually look at them to see what they look like. And I go, yeah, it's hand egg time. And we are trying to feel our way through this. So we have, okay, Kenneth Smith, decent overall rating. Michael Guzman is the defensive coordinator. Wants to play 5-2 hybrid. And Kenneth Smith wants to go with a vertical hybrid offense. We have total budget 12.5, 8.2 million, staff salaries. Why doesn't anything go to scouting? I'm not sure. Okay, we will see that. And if we look at the scared of anything but FM, yeah, but I really enjoy these games. They are very much in the spirit of FM, but I'm also intrigued by the American college sport just experience, the recruiting, sort of having players go from freshmen to sophomores to juniors to seniors. I really like that. And I think it's really cool. The recruiting on this is really cool. It's a bit different from the basketball game. I might do something about that. I've been playing a main save offline there. It's going kind of crappy, but I've had fun at least. We are in training camp, and what I've done previously is that I've upped training slightly. All the players become tired, but they train a little better. We have 25 points to spend in training. We're going to spend 24, and we're going to do it very well rounded. So let's advance one day. Yes, I want to complete training camps. And now we get a shitload of emails telling us that everyone is tired. We will look through them first and just see so that no one is actually injured. Training camp report. James, a tackle, has not at all lived up to expectations. Might need to look at possible alternatives. And it's the same for Loveless, linebacker. But the rest of them have improved. And the team medic is telling us that I'm pressuring the players too hard in training. So we're going to get rid of them. And then we are going to look at how much our players actually improved. Hello, Jostick. Welcome to the stream. We are doing something a bit different today. We are starting a dynasty with UCLA in college football, and we're starting in 2020. Yeah, stop them sending the same email 65 times exactly. I need a little break from FM, and this is going to be lots of fun. I'm gonna post this recording on the YouTube channel as well, so we have that. But now we're going to look at the camp results, and we're going to look at our team. The best player altogether was Bryce Navarez for Nevada Wolfpack. But if we look at UCLA, we are way down this list. UCLA Bruins. So not exceptional gains. Carol Lopez, our woman tackler, gained 9. And Russell James, what is he? He's a junior. He actually declined slightly, which isn't too good. Work ethic 34 is a bit troubling. And Robert Lovelace, a freshman. Okay, so a freshman declining, that is not good at all. Carol Lopez. Carol improved. Work ethic 62. She's a sophomore. Decent pass blocking, decent run blocking. But okay, let's move forward. Okay, I need to set red shirts. Let's look at the roster. So I've been playing the game on and off for a while, all of them, but this is the first episode of our dynasty building with UCLA. So we are just at the start of this. We haven't played a single game yet. I do love all of these games, but we will see. Do we have guys who have positions where we are stacked? We can redshirt anyone. We cannot redshirt QBs. We have 3 senior QBs, so we need to remember that when we're going to recruiting. We need a QB. And Howard Bauer has already been redshirted. You know what? I'm just gonna leave redshirting. We're gonna have to replace all of them. Yeah, rest in peace, Michigan. Yeah. That was sort of the test save. I'm taking on a slightly tougher challenge now with UCLA Bruins. Their prestige is only 76, and the reasoning behind that is that their colors are similar to the colors of my logo, which makes it easier for me to create a thumbnail, and the sun always shines in LA. So I'm going to accompany this UCLA save with a Pro Bowl save with Los Angeles Chargers. Going to try to rebuild them, and I'm gonna sort of link these 2 saves so that I can export the seniors from this one and move them into the draft classes of of the pro game, which is really cool. So they have elected team captains, safety, a cornerback, and a running back. And recruiting season starting, 21 scholarships. Yeah, we are gonna have to rebuild this completely. Top 50 player would be good, and a couple in top 100 should be possible. Okay, so now we need to see what we can actually bring in. Let's go to recruitment. The only thing I don't like about recruiting here, compared to the to sort of the basketball one, is that this is very clicky. We have loads of clicks. So we have 21 scholarships to spend. We can spend recruiting points to sort of do recruiting actions. We can spend scouting points to scout players, and we can use outreach points to sort of interact with the players. And if we look at this, we are losing QBs, we are losing running backs, fullbacks. That's not a big worry. Tight ends losing 1, tackles 3, centers 2. We're kind of stacked when it comes to defensive end, and safeties. We're going to need to replace them. I don't really support a basketball team anymore. I used to like the well, I kind of like the LA Lakers actually. Brand synergy, good research. Yeah, why not? Since I don't sort of have any ties with any American sports teams or any American sort of universities or colleges, since I'm from Sweden. Oh, I just threw something out there. Guru. I don't have any strong feelings about anyone. We're not going to delegate anything, and change view to actions to set this up. So view recruits, and we don't have any targets yet, so let's look at all of them. So these are all the players in the nation. They are divided into 5 stars down to 1 star. I find it hard to make ties with teams. Yeah, Coventry, because you live in Coventry. Yeah, that's what I mean. But I sort of like teams that I have played with on Football Manager. And I thought, yeah, I like the Minnesota Vikings because I thought that they had a cool logo when I was a kid. Yeah, delegating to staff didn't work well. I need to do all of this. And we're going to change to actions. And what we are going to start with is that we are going to scout pretty much everyone. If we could get Paul Barajas to see that athleticism A, football IQ A, intangible C plus. We will need to scout. We're going to scout wide to start off. And like I said, this is going to be clicky, especially when nothing happens when I... Let's see, why isn't anything happening? Change view to actions. I've done that. Can I interview him? Yeah, I can interview him. For some reason I cannot spend recruiting points or scouting points, which is quite a big worry. None of them have interests, but I think that's because everyone has Green Bay Packers. Yeah, I know that free agency started yesterday, so the news are plentiful. But me not being able to spend any recruiting points worries me. Why is that? I don't really know. Okay, so what if I delegate scouting? Let someone else. Okay, then that was removed. Okay, now, okay, some sort of glitch. Let's spend 10 recruiting points on all these guys and see what we end up with. The larger the school, the more recruiting points and more scouting points and more outreach points, etc. So we're gonna, this is a bit clicky, like I said, we are gonna spend 10 on all of them to start off with, all of these 5-star guys, and get a feel for them, and then we can reduce if they show no interest whatsoever. And we are going to particularly look for the 5-star. You know what, I'm going to spend a little more on the 5-star QBs. Since we need 21 players, we are going to go kind of broad when it comes to recruiting to start off with, and then we'll need to focus on the positions that we really need, like a new QB. That's sort of top of the list. The good thing is that we don't have to click this all the time. We just have to do it every time we change anything. Safeties, we're going to need safeties. Linebackers, you always need good linebackers. It's not like I'm going to say no to a 5-star linebacker. All of these guys, defensive end is good as well. And there are no more QBs on this top 25 rank. So let's do all these guys down to number 20. That's what we can afford. Yeah, the Green Bay Packers ownership structure gets a lot of people interested. Yeah, it does. It's unique when it comes to American sports. So soon we have clicked our recruiting points, and then you can see how recruiting works if you haven't seen it before. It's really cool. I really enjoy it. And now we can spend scouting points. Cool. So we need 20 scouting points to get a player fully scouted. And I think interviews cost 5 scouting points as well. So we are lacking scouting points, which is kind of worrying. So we basically can, you know what? Let's lower this. Let's go broader here as well. Let's spend 5 scouting points on these guys each, and then it will take us 4 weeks to get full knowledge of them. Let's see here. So let's do interviews with these guys, all of these. Let's see, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to get a grip of whether these guys are any good or not. Going to use the last ones for our second QB there. 5 points there and 5 points there. And outreach, I think we spend outreach points to call people. So let's call the top guys here, get to know them a little, and see if their interested. So everyone's interests are at 0 at the moment. So we've spent all of our points. We will move forward. So we are starting the season off straight away. We are playing Marshall, and they are predicted to win by 2.5 points. Let's sim the game and see what happens. We crushed them 51-17, and I've been complaining that this team is absolutely shit. Let's see then. Who were our star players? Offensive player of the game, John Thompson, running back, UCLA. 18 attempts, 168 yards, 1 touchdown. Okay, he received once and another touchdown there. And defensive player of the game, 4 tackles, 1 sack, John Frederick. How did our QB do? Hindman, 14 of 19, 73%. And Ortones played a little as well, 2 out of 3. Nice ratings for both of them. Their QB was better than us though, 189 yards, 1 touchdown. And where did we win the game? Total yards, we out-yarded them big there. A rushing of 406 versus 102. So we have 168 yards for Thompson as in rushing, and Willett or Will Height 112. So Thompson is 50 year senior. Of course, all the good players we have are seniors, which is really worrying. So we win the week number 1. Oh, I forgot to sim. We need to sim the entire week. I've done that. I've done that before as well. Waited to get more scouting actions, but forgot to sim the entire week. So here we go. Now we'll get a bit of information, I hope. So 7 news items. See what they are. So play for performances. A plus Jeffrey Blodgett. Some of these names are difficult. A kicker out. That's good, I guess. 19 snaps. John Thompson running back. Jose Willett running back. Jonas Solf. The running backs had good games. Sort of Daryl Hindman as well. Another running back. Stanford Span. That's good. Workload. Oh, I forgot to ease up their workload, so maybe some of them will get injured. We need to fix that straight away. I only upped the training for the first week, the sort of training camp week, but now we will need to lower it, or otherwise our players will start getting injured. There we go. And let's get back to recruiting and see what has happened. Stanford UCLA feels wrong. Yeah, I get what you mean. So let's look here then at the actions. So a bit of an interest there in that strong safety, but having an interest of 1 doesn't really tell us anything, if we're going to be honest. Let's give these guys facility tours. Let's spend the outreach points. Nothing happens. Can we spend how many scouting points we want, or what? That seems a bit off. Let's try that again. Yeah, now it spends it. Seems to be slightly glitched there. So let's spend it on the QBs there. Invite them. And spend the rest of them calling guys up. Oh, we can give them a facility tour and call these guys. There we go. And now we need to spend scouting points again. Okay, so they don't remain. Then we might as well just scout, finish scouting of the best guys, and then we can move down the list if we're going to do this clickety-click all the time anyway. I know there has been discussion in the forums about doing some sort of drop-down menu so you don't have to click 15 times to reach 15, for example. Let's get these guys interviewed and spend more points. Okay, so now we spent all the scouting points, and there we go. Let's look at number 1 rank, Michael Craig. We've unlocked a bit of him. Yeah, he could use a batch selection. I totally agree with you. Physique B+, athleticism A, technique A+, football IQ B+. So defensive tackle, certainty 30, as you see. So we need to keep scouting this, but he seems to have nice intangibles. Work ethic 72. Okay, we'll keep scouting these guys. Let's go into the next week. We've spent all our points. That's a good thing to check. What have we forgotten to do? Inbox. What's the inbox message? Workload. Yeah, I know, guys. Sorry, I pushed you too hard for another week. But let's go out there and play some ball. Week 2, we are away at 3rd ranked Alabama, and they are predicted to win by 4. this would probably be a loss. Let's sim this game and see if we can cause a serious upset. No, we did not. They absolutely crushed us. 30-10. They tripled us. Hindman, 59%. 4 interceptions. Okay, so Hindman was probably a reason for us losing that game. 85 QB rating as well, which is really poor. Anything else stand out? We didn't manage to rush as good this time around. Yeah, I know that's my problem. So what is his intelligence? 82, accuracy 83. Miju, welcome to the stream. Mr. Melon Overlord, welcome here, guys. Thank you for the raid. We are playing Draft Day Sports college football, and we are trying to build a dynasty with UCLA. We're only in game 2, and our QB, Daryl Hindman, who is a senior, he absolutely threw away the game. 4 interceptions. Hello, Benny D. Welcome, guys. I'm well. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying these games immensely, and I enjoy the college sport experience a lot. And I needed to take a little break from my wife, Football Manager, to spend some time with my mistress, Draft Day Sports. I'm all good. I hope you are good as well. How was your stream? Was it a good one, Miju? Let's sim this entire week, and then we will get back to recruiting, and we will have a few full scout reports. You can call me Mr. King. You can call me anything, Mr. Melon. So 8 new news items. A couple of guys training well, that's good. And we have a couple of guys fully scouted. Michael Craig, DT. Alolama, long throws are very important in this game. And we had a game full of long, inaccurate throws, which made us lose. Fantastic potential for development, kind of like that. Scouts note that it's hard to know if he would sign with us. Doesn't currently have a scholarship offer. Yeah. Hail Marys work if you throw them to the right person. Reveal that it's been offered scholarships. Okay, so we will need to start offering scholarships. Maybe that's an issue. That's an issue. Average potential for development. I don't love this Paul Barashas guy. Perry has extremely good potential. I like him a lot more. Players that committed to other schools. Okay, so we need to move quickly. So early committers is a serious thing. We need to start spending our scholarships. Let's look at this. We need, I'm just going to write this down. We need QBs. We need running backs. And we need more? Need a couple of tackles. Need a center. Yeah, that's basically what we need. Maybe a tight end. And that's basically it. Then we can be well rounded for the rest of them. It's a QB playing out in Texas for Dylan Panthers called Matt Harrison. Hell of a number. Okay. Evening, Flaky. Need tight end. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. View recruits. So we need to start. Not look for players. Look for uncommitted, because the committed guys, they're already out of here. And so we're just gonna. I'm not gonna offer Paul Barashas. I didn't like that low potential at all. So maybe this is apparently what I need to do to sort of wake this up. We get those points back, and you get points back as soon as someone commits to somewhere else. Dom LCFC20, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let's offer, no, not Paul Brashas. He isn't going to get an offer from us. Let's do all the Sunday League Jack. Thank you for the raid. Call of Trivet 06. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, guys. We are playing Draft Day Sports College Football, and we are just starting off. We are trying to recruit players to our kind of poor UCLA program. Mr. Upnin, welcome. I'm doing well. How are you, Sunday League Jack? And we are trying to. We don't have any real interest from anyone. I think that we have offered out loads of scholarships. Let's look at positions. QBs. We will need to spend points on. Can we hide him? I don't know. We hide it. So Freddie Alexander. Let's get it on. Can we get better at CCD and sit in traffic for 4 years? Yeah, exactly. That's what we need to do. This looks like a very mediocre stream. Thank you, Rafnid. Sunday League Jack, thank you for the follow. So we are clicking through the scouting here. We need 20 points to scout people completely, and we are in dire QB need. And these guys have loads of offers, as you see. And we need to spend all of these points. And then we'll need to spend. I'm genuinely playing this over FM at because I needed a break. I've been doing loads of FM content lately, and I kind of felt like playing something else. Yeah, Mr. Menon Overlord, it's shifting. It's shifting. So 4-star QB. Let's visit Dennis Perry. I liked him. We need running backs as well. Let's visit him. Are we doing it all for him? Or are we throwing all of our eggs in the same basket with him here? Going to attend a high school game, give him a facility tour. Going to try everything with him. Yeah, he sure is Sunday League Jack. Exactly. The long summer months. And let's look at running backs. So there are a few of them there as well. We have no scouting points left. Okay, but let's at least spend recruiting points on this guy. Clockwork Orange Pro. Yeah, I will get back. Saturday, I'm going to do, for a couple of weeks now, I'm going to do this for Tuesdays, do a pro football thing with Los Angeles Chargers for Thursdays, and then do FM streaming on Saturdays. And then, of course, we will have the Eurovision watch along. And we need to spend more. Okay, now I click myself away from that. We'll need to spend or give away a few more scholarship offers to see if we can attract anyone. I don't think anyone is particularly interested in us at the moment, which is kind of a worry. Let's just throw a scholarship offer at him as well. Let's throw something at him, and we're going to go with uncommitted guys. Give him one as well. I like Minnesota Vikings, but I even more like to follow NFL in general. Recruiting must be tricky for UCLA. So far, it's been tricky for me at least. Let's call these guys. So we're putting all our eggs in one basket, trying to get Dennis Perry. That might be bad, but he has B strength, B agility, B arm, B plus intelligence, a very well rounded 6'2". Lacks a bit of physique. Nice football IQ though. And we need QBs. College ball indeed, Friendly Ghost. Hi, Sunday League Jack. Thank you for coming on. Let's see what was that message. No message. Okay, yeah, workload. he's complaining about workload several weeks ago. So let's get into the third game. Yeah, good IQ, good movement, and good accuracy. Yeah. Okay, so we're resting this week. Let's go through it to see if anyone likes our scholarship offer. It doesn't appear that way because no one was really interested. See here, 11 emails. Is that good or bad? We will know in a second. Training report, a couple of guys training well. Freddie Alexander, fully scouted. Above average potential for development. Okay, that's decent, I guess. Above average. Above average. About average. This guy then, Voss. Very good potential for development. The rank 81. And Chappelle as well. Dave Chappelle. Dennis Perry, outreach report. He seemed happy with our visit. This is cool as well. If the visits go well, then we get extra recruiting points, extra scouting points. And okay, so they picked other schools. James Gorman picked another school. Okay, so we need to move fast. Let's see. Let's hope that anyone has increased their interest in us. This isn't looking too good. Okay, so we have a 26 interest and a 34 interest. Dennis Perry, who is the guy we are most interested in. Do we dare offer him, invite him to a game? Let's do that. And let's look at what we spend the recruiting points on. So market size is important to him. So let's spend a little less on winning. We're not going to win, so let's spend a lot on that. It takes care of the ball, incredible accuracy. Okay, delivers with zip. So good coaching grades all over the board. I'm not falling off my share though. And let's attend a couple of high school games. This guy then. Felix Gill, strong safety. Yeah, it sounds like a UCLA QB. It would be really cool to bring him in. Can't damn him to NFL failure just yet. No, we'll see. So I like this guy as well, and he wants to go to Clemson Tigers. We are not in his top 5, but I don't think we are in anyone's top 5. Do we need to start to look for California guys? Maybe. So what's the best? Dennis Perry is the best California guy. And so let's get him scouted then. Defensive tackle. Let's offer scholarships to the 2 best guys. That him as well. Spend scouting points on these guys as well. So the lack of scouting points and the lack of outreach points are really troubling. Yeah, we will struggle to recruit all over, I think, until we get a higher prestige. Cornerback, so Derrick Kirkland, let's get him scouted as well. And let's interview him. Let's scout Wallace Dolan. Let's visit him. 1 point less. Visit him, and then we can pay Michael Butler a visit, attend a game with him, and give him a facility tour. That's all the points. Let's go lose another game. Defense wins championships. That is a truth for some. So 23rd ranked Oregon State. I bet we'll lose to them. At least that's what the pundits think. Boom! UCLA crush Oregon State. I think that our QB didn't throw 4 interceptions in this game then. No, he did not. Only 1. 2 sacks, 50%, 113 rating. Who won us the game? Who won us the game? Dion Binkley, wide receiver, 4 catches, 103 yards. John Frederick was the defensive player of the game again. This is definitely a new spreadsheet skin, Jambo. Welcome to the stream. A good game for us. Frederick was really good. 7 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack. Yeah, 227 yards of rushing. When our rushing game works, then we win games. Even though Hinman wasn't that good. So let's see week 4. So we're going to get through this entire season in the stream. So we're going to. This is one other aspect that I really enjoy about these games is that you can get through a season in 2 hours, which make this really streaming friendly, I think. At the moment, Jambo, I don't think I can recruit based on a particular strategy. I need to recruit wide. I need to recruit for quality. I'm just going for quality, and then I'm going for quality. I'm going for defense. I'm building from the middle and out. Sort of very straightforward idea to this, and I want to create at least a team that wins more games than they lose to build a bit of reputation, and then we can start further up the road in this game. We can start to actually pinpoint players that we want based on a certain type of strategy. And the reasoning for me going with UCLA is that they have the same colors as my logo and that they are a decently sized school. In real life, they're really big. They are sort of a sleeping giant, but they're not fantastic when it comes to prestige, and prestige is very important in this game. So Dennis Perry, amazing potential. He is considering multiple scholarships, including ours. Our chances are not good. Oh, that's a worry. That's a worry. Butler, fantastic potential. So Perry and Butler, if we could get these 2 guys, that would be absolutely brilliant. It is a Hail Mary kind of venture. Okay, so maybe we're not getting any of these guys. This is troubling. So QB Dennis Perry was excited to travel with us, and he watched us win against Oregon State. Brilliant. 5 recruiting points. Players rejected. Oh, okay. So they just outright rejected our scholarship offers. Ray Fagan, Kenneth Tripp, Templeton, Fagan, and Tripp. Yeah, they went somewhere else. Not looking too good, guys. We are losing 21 players, so we will we will need to start getting some guys in if we're going to have a chance here. I mean, so QBs, RBs, tackles. We need more tackles. We need more tackles. Let's see what uncommitted guys actions. Anyone interested? 27 interest from Felix Jewell, 45 interest from Dennis Perry. All that's left is to give him the facility tour. This time around he values playing time. Let's move that over then to playing time. We'd really like to get Dennis Perry in. Felix Jewell, let's scout him. Okay, we need to do that then, I guess, and get this unlocked. For some reason it glitches. There we go. Now we have him completely scouted. We'll see what we... no, the faces are good, if that's what you mean. They look kind of alive. Not like zombies, which is good. And let's see here. Let's go locally again. And a tackle, Michael Lee. Let's spend points on him. Michael Butler is very much not interested, but let's visit him at home. Let's give these guys the facility tour. That's good. And let's spend more points on Michael Butler. And let's spend points on, it was spent on him. Let's look at the second QB as well. What was the, anyway, plays with intelligence. If we need a Hail Mary, he will throw it from the parking lot. Gets along with everyone, driven by his love of the sport. Athleticism A+, arm A-, intelligence B+. This could be a kid. This could be a kid. Let's get a few more of these guys. John Johnson, I guess we need to scout him as well. Let's offer a scholarship to this tackle. And let's scout him. Scout him. So, like I said, a bit of clickety-click. Do we dare invite him to a game? I'm not sure. Let's visit Michael Lee at his home. And let's give him the first. Let's call these guys. That only costs a point. And offer out a scholarship. Scouting. Scout Eugene Lopez. Charles Perrin. As you see, I'm not even that bothered about positions. I just want to get top quality guys in. But I have a feeling we are going to have to move further and further and further down this this list, because we are struggling when it comes to interest. If we just look by interest, the most interested guy is at 45, and that's Dennis Perry. Fortunately, but Texas A&M and Georgia, they are top of this list. I'm not too optimistic at the moment. Time for week 5. We are at home against Arizona State, and this time around we are the favorite, which will most likely mean that we will lose. Let's sim the game and cross our fingers. 17-16. We were down by 6 going into the fourth quarter, but we turned it around. We were predicted to win by 4.5, so good that we won, but maybe we should have won by a bigger margin. Dion Binkley, again, the offensive player of the game, and the defensive player of the game went to the ASU first safety, 11 tackles, 9 catches, 147 yards. Hindman, 63%, no interceptions, no sacks. Rushing 197 to 86. This is where we shine. It was more evenly sort of distributed this time. Creech, Willett, Clapp, Thompson. Receiving yards, Binkley, 147. So almost 3/5 of all our receiving yards was Binkley. 9 catches. Oh, that's good. That was good from him. Let's sim this entire week. So we are 3-1, which is more than anyone could have hoped for, I think. So far, let's see if we can get anyone to commit to us. Loads of news items. I have a feeling that's bad. Loads of news items make me scared. Okay, let's see here. Good play performances from several people, including Dion Binkley. Rash is angry about not seeing the field enough on game days. Okay, and Vincent as well. A couple of guys training well. Felix Jewell. BYU are up. Yeah, I heard the good news. Excellent. We are not going to invite anyone to watch this game, that's for sure. Felix Jewell, average potential for development. Wallace Dolan. Yeah, let's pack the magic underwear. Thank you for coming to watch Joystick. We'll see you soon. And we are packing the magical underwear. See if that works. So everyone is a Hail Mary sort of venture. John Johnson, average potential for development. I don't like that. I would like us to get better ones. So Dennis Perry seemed excited when visiting our facility. That's good. Mildly excited at least. And Butler as well. We felt lots of good energy. I don't know if we felt the correct thing, but hopefully we did. 13 recruiting points, 3 scouting points, interview completed. And we lost Pedro Cole, Lewis Granger, and George Manson. Ooh. Not a single soul committing to us so far, which is a bit worrying to say the least. A bit worrying. We are pursuing 1 tackle, loads of defensive ends, which is good, I guess. Linebackers, we're not losing anyone. The same with corners, so we won't have to go after them. This is a bit underwhelming. If we look at interest, Dennis Perry's interest is at 46, Michael Butler's is at 20. And here we have, okay, so we have a couple of guys who are really interested. Let's throw a scholarship at Derrick Kirkland. He was kind of underwhelming, wasn't he? Nice work ethic, I like that. That means that he can develop. Strength B+, agility B, arm A-, intelligence B+. Okay, so maybe he won't be the QB that carries this school on his shoulders. But he's good. What do they have to say about him? Good-natured behavior, even towards opponents. Okay. Also an awful lot of respect. Yeah. Liked by coaches and teammates. Plays with decent intelligence. What you get with this kid is an elite arm. Oh, I like that. And interest 94. He is looking interested in us, so that's good. Let's keep it that way. Let's visit him at home. Let's visit Michael Lee, the tackle. Would like to get him in as well. And let's go back to going by rank. So I think we need to let these guys go. They are not. Or I don't know if you remember last time, they were, when we visited kids at home, they became more interested in us. Maybe we need to pay these guys a visit. Why don't we have any outreach points? Did I spend? I spent it on someone else, of course. So we are visiting Michael Craig just to make sure that we are not missing anything when it comes to him. And let's see, do we spend even more? I'm gonna, oh, can I spend more than 20 points? Let's do that then, and let's go back to looking at, if we look at distance. Oh, that seems broken, nothing happens. Let's look at California again. And let's look at QBs. Then we have Perry, Kirkland. We need to pursue John Johnson. He was okay, wasn't he? Understands that this is a team sport, good field vision, strength, agility D. Oh, no, we're not going to pursue him. We're not going to pursue him. Let's look at George Wilson. We don't know anything about him, so we need to scout at least that 4-star potential guy. And we need running backs. A couple of 4-star guys. Marion, another girl. That's cool, I guess they can come. Not that many offers, which means that we are probably in it with a chance. Let's spend 5 points each on them. And let's at least call them up. Let's offer that one a scholarship, and let's look at, go back to QBs, offer him. We didn't like him, yeah, we didn't like him, so offer him a scholarship, and we're gonna call him, and might as well call Derrick Kirkland. So loads of scouting points left. Spend them on. Oh wait, 3 stars. Do we need to go down to 3 stars? Physique B, athleticism B, football IQ, intangibles. Yeah, let's spend a few points on all of these guys so we at least know a little about them. All the 3-star guys. Because we have 21 scholarships. Let's get to know these guys. QB is such a key role. So spending 5 scouting points on all of these guys will at least give us sort of a general idea of them. And let's spend the rest of them on local running backs. Spend 4 points each on them. And then just go looking all across the nation for the best ones. So we might as well get to know Tony Meadow completely. Doesn't care one bit about our school, but okay, and let's interview these 2 guys. Okay, we cannot do that. We can. Chadwick Weathers, what a name, Chadwick Weathers. So we have spent everything. Scholarship offers 18. The scholarships remaining none. Does that mean that we have actually signed anyone? I don't think. I haven't seen anyone commit to us. We had 21 starting off. Let's see where I see that then. I don't remember. Is it roster maybe? No, commits. 0 commits. Okay, but we're down to 18 scholarships. I'm not sure why. Not sure why. Let's go to BYU and get our asses kicked. Okay, they are 3-2, and we are actually ranked 21st. And this surely must be a loss. Yeah, 3-point loss. They crushed us in the beginning. We came back, but it ended without points in the 4th quarter. Who was to blame? It wasn't Darren Hinman. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, though, threw for 259 yards, 21 out of 33. Where did we lose the game then? They were better at us than us when it came to rushing. We were better passing. First downs okay. Third down efficiency, basically the same. Was it penalties? Yeah. Hi, Matilda Tabak. Thank you for saying hi. So I think this was a very tight game, but we lost in the end. 3 sacks, they had none. 2 interceptions. Yeah, so Hinman, I actually think that Hinman cost us the game. He was good when he was good, but I think he cost us the game. Okay, so now we are 3-2. Which is still better than I thought that we were going to be. So let's cross our fingers again and hope that at least someone is interested in coming to us. Otherwise, we will have a very small squad next season. Player performances. Darren Hinman A+, yeah, sure. Couple of guys training well. Michael Butler, amazing potential. Oh, I really want Butler. Meadows, about average potential. George Wilson, above average. Really good potential. Jeffrey Hook. Derrick Kirkland, good conversations. 10 recruiting points, 1 scouting point. Okay, Michael Lee, the tackle. He seemed happy. 11 recruiting points, 1 scouting point. That's good. And Dudley Chappell went to Texas A&M. Let's look at interest then. Uncommitted guys, and so we never went to visit Michael Craig. Do we do that now? Just in case, I think we do. Dennis Perry doesn't love us. Michael Butler doesn't love us. This is kind of worrying for us. Let's invite him to a game. Let's just throw everything at him. Give him the facility tour. I do that with Michael Craig and visit Louis Van Horn. And the most interested guys are still Michael Lee and Derrick Kirkland, 98 and 94 respectively. And we haven't even called Michael Lee. Let's do that then. No, we cannot. We don't have any points left. Haha. But let's just keep. What do we know about the local QBs then? Anyone stand out? Mark Woods. Guy loves to win. That's good. Athleticism A+, football IQ. No. Wallace Torrance. No. Arm A. Not afraid to work hard. Boy, oh boy, can he throw. Okay, Thomas Rodriguez. Interest 28. Let's pursue him then. Thomas Rodriguez could be worth getting to know. Let's at least interview all these guys. See what we end up with. Eric Donnelly. Very coachable. C- arm. That doesn't do it for me. Michael Castile. Arm A-, understands playing offense at the college level. Ball leaves his hand with good speed. And let's get him scouted completely. There we go. And Paul Roberts. Looks decent. Hard worker. Fundamentally a good kid, known for helping out teammates. I like that as well. Scout him. Let's move on to running backs. Jason Castro. Strength B+, agility B, speed B-, hands. Leader on the field and in the locker room. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's scout him as well. And give him an interview. And him, and him. Let's spend 8 points on him. Okay, so we play another week. And this week we are up against Utah. 3-3 Utah. We are 3-2, and they are predicted to win. The opponents are predicted to win basically every week, and most likely they are wrong. I was going to say most likely they are right, but we crashed them 34-13. Dion Binkley again. When Dion Binkley has a good game, 5 catches, 124 yards, 1 TD. And Morris Brown, our cornerback, was the defensive player of the game. 5 tackles, 1 interception. That's good. Hindman, 17 out of 21, 81%. So they probably protected him well. No interceptions, no sacks. 192 rating. Ooh, that is through the roof. Very nice QB rating there. So Binkley, 124 yards, 24.8 average. Good lord. Okay, so a good game for us. So we go back to 4-2, beating the Utes. Sim the rest of this week and get back to recruiting. Let's get back to getting rejected by basically every player. I don't know why I'm pursuing all these great guys. The board said that one top 50 prospect and a couple of top 100 guys would be more than enough for us. But I am aiming high. If we don't aim high, then we don't get the opportunity to get very, very disappointed. That's the saying, isn't it? So training report, loads of guys training well. Derrick Kirkland, 4-star QB, ranked 104, about average potential. I do like them when they have more potential, but at least the scouts like our odds on getting this kid. Michael Lee, we have significant competition for him. Thomas Rodriguez, we liked him. No other teams are currently pursuing him. We will look at his scout card, so to speak. Michael Castile, about average. Rodriguez had really good potential. I think this might be a sort of diamond in the rough. The Rod, T-Rod. I'm not going to forget him. Write that name down. T-Rod. Paul Roberts, above average. Jason Castro, about average. Michael Butler, he was excited to travel with us because we won again against the Utes. 8 recruiting points. And we got Dennis Perry. Dennis Perry. 5-star QB. Rank 15. I have no idea why he chose us, but there we are. We've got Dennis Perry. Now we can look at the dashboard and see 1 commit. This was more than wow. So this guy takes care of the ball. Right out of high school, can make all the throws. Good arm strength. B+, B, B, B+, B. So he picked us despite a 47 interest. Wow. Really good. Hopefully he comes through for us as well. Hopefully he isn't a bust. Wrong. A misrecruit from us. I would like to get Michael Lee in as well. I would like most of these California lads in. That would be really cool. So 1 commit. We have 4 scholarships to offer out again now. So we're targeting 15 quarterbacks. Oh, sorry. We need to look for a tight end. We will need to look for a center. Center and tight end, positional needs. Maybe a kicker, but I don't really care about them. But 2 kickers are good, I guess. Yeah. And a strong safety. Yeah. Hello, Jackla. The Create Nation save. It will be back eventually. I don't have a set date for it. I'm just trying a few things out. After the summer, we will be doing a Create Nation save for FM22. But for now, we are playing college football. Uncommitted guys who are okay. So they are. Haven't I tried to go to his home several times now, Michael Craig? Is he just ignoring us, or what's the problem there? So we have secured the biggest QB need. Felix Jewell, strong safety. Let's visit him at home. Let's invite. Let's attend high school games. Give him the facility tour. Cool. Let's look at tight ends in California. 3-star guys. Let's interview them. And let's scout them. Clickety click, clickety click, clickety click, 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 click. The tight end and the center is top of the list. Maybe a tackle as well. But now we're looking at tight ends, and we are gonna. Let's hold off. Maybe we should offer a scholarship. We need a tight end. I don't I'm not sure if we are pursuing any. We're going to look into that. So tight ends, we are not pursuing anyone. Kenneth Wright, kid, breeds synergy. Teams play better when he's on the pitch. Fast learner as well. Okay, so let's interview him. And a couple of points, and yeah, let's throw a scholarship offer at him. Why not? 4-star. Let's look at tackles. So Rodney Carroll, Michael Lee. Let's spend more points on Michael Lee, and let's spend a few points on Rodney Carroll. So there we go. Offer him a scholarship as well, and go to play. Week 8, we are 4-2, and we are predicted to beat Washington fairly easy, but we cannot take anything for granted with this team. Let's see how we do. Okay, so this wasn't even a game. We were very consistent all through the game. Didn't put our foot on the brake even once, and we go to 5-2. John Thompson running back, 21 attempts, 164 yards, 1 TD. 2 catches, 9 yards, 1 TD. Okay, very good. And Hindman, 9 out of 10, so not a lot of throws in this game. But he threw very well. And then O'Donnell came in, 2 sacks, 3 attempts. So not amazing. 38.9 rating for him. So he didn't shine when he came in. Let's see the rest of this week. We're halfway through, but we are going to keep going until we reach the end of the first season. And let's see, cross our fingers that we have a couple of more guys coming in, so that we don't have to go too deep into the bargain bin to find guys for us. Play performances, good. Locker room report, delighted. Morale is high. The players are enjoying the season. Yeah, it's going better than anyone could have expected. Scouting tight ends. Amazing potential from Jared Thompson. Amazing potential. Okay. I think we need to pursue a guy with amazing potential. The 3-star. Andrew Harris. Extremely good potential for Grimes as well. Peter Jones. Really good potential. And Walter Morris about average. And did we sign anyone this week? No, not a single soul. Many of them left for other clubs though, which is making it easier for us to pick players because there aren't a lot of them left. A few here. Okay, so now we've tried to visit Michael Craig several times and it hasn't worked, so that gives me sort of the feeling that we are not going to be able to get him. Let's do that thing that we need to do to be able to click. So let's drop him. We're not going to get Michael Craig, we're not going to get Van Horn, we're not going to get Joaquin Thompson, maybe Joaquin Thompson. Interest, well, we can try to pay him a visit at his house. Derrick Kirkland is interested in coming. It's good. Michael Lee is very interested now. Let's attend the game. We're doing everything with him. See if we can get him in. If we look at scouting, so we haven't scouted these guys. We have just tried to recruit them without actually scouting them. That feels kind of backwards. But spending recruiting points, as you see, they stack. You can only spend 20 per week. I thought it was a wise move to spend them early on. And we have just started pursuing Rodney Carroll. I'm going to look into those guys that had amazing potential, Thompson and Grimes. We're going to look at these guys, and Rodney Carroll. Let's scout him. Let's get him an interview as well. And we're going to look at a center. No one available. No, okay, that's targets. Sorry, uncommitted. Right, Charles Burks, 16 offers. Now you have 17. We are spending 20 points on it. We need a center, so let's just go in completely blind. Spend 20 scouting points. Give him an interview. And look at what we can find. We were going to look at, were they tight ends? Was it tight ends that we scouted? Let's look here. Thompson, let's offer him a scholarship, and let's offer one to Grimes as well if we have loads of them left. We're going to spend recruiting points on Thompson. I don't think we need to spend more than 10 because no one else is pursuing them. And let's look at tackles. Did we have anyone interested? Okay, Michael Lee is interested. Avery Gia. Okay, so let's look at the entire list then, see if we can get any more top prospects in. Or if we look, let's look California. Let's look California. So we could, Eugene Lopez, we could offer scholarships to all these guys. And we could try to start recruiting them now. Might be too little too late. But we are going for them anyway. They have loads of offers. 10 points on linebacker Ken Speer. Okay, so there we go. Into another game week, and week 9, Arizona 2-4. No prediction on this game, so let's just sim it and see where we end up. Oh, we crushed them. So we are 6-2. We are currently ranked 19. I said with 100% certainty that we were not going to the postseason. I'm going to stick with that now. But when Hinman plays a game like this, 198.7 QB rating, 88% of his throws made, 145 yards, and the offensive player of the game was still their QB, which is a bit odd. But we absolutely crushed them. We just sailed away with this game. They had the offensive player of the game and the defensive player of the game, but we still won it. Total yards 434 versus 290. So rushing 275 yards. Thompson, Willett, Creech, good game. Overall good game. We won a game that we were supposed to win. So we are 6-2, which is more than what anyone could have hoped for, just like I said. But when we are going to face some tougher opponents, then we are going to get our dreams crushed for sure. That is with 100% certainty because we don't have a great squad. New news. Anderson is angry. And Para, above average. Really good potential for Mark Adams. About average. These are the top guys. Rodney Carroll. Charles Burks. Okay, Burks was Burks he wasn't a California lad, I think. Michael Lee Outreach reports seemed excited when visiting our facility. David Grimes, 3-star tight end, rank 1500. Okay, so yeah, that's good, I guess. That's good, I guess. So we have 2 commits now. And 1 QB offer, 1 RB offer. We probably need 1 or 2 more. Tight end, wide receiver, tackle. We need more than 1 tackle. Okay. Who's left here? Uncommitted. Uncommitted. So Michael Craig and Hall, we've given up on them. We're not interested in Paul Barajas. Derrick Kirkland still interested in us. I don't know why he won't sign. Has loads of offers though. We invite him to a game and give him the old facility tour. Sure, let's do that. Let's look at interest then. So Jared Thompson, the tight end, is interested. Derrick Kirkland, Ken Speer, and Charles Perrin. They're all interested and they have been offered scholarships. Let's keep looking by rank. Do we go for... Let's go for another tackle then, and I need to do this again then, I guess. So Joaquin Thompson, we'll try to visit him at his house. Let's just go really aggressive with this guy and see what happens. Spending more points on him as well. Let's give these top guys a little more love to see what that does. Okay, so that's all. Scout these guys. Interview them. They have loads and loads and loads of offers, these guys, but we are going to come in for them anyway. Probably foolish, but let's throw a Hail Mary out there and see what happens. 8 scholarships remaining. Let's just offer them to these top guys, see if anyone takes the bait. Keep scouting. So there we go, we've emptied that one again, and we are off for another game. This becomes a little bit repetitive, and we have struggled to get guys to commit. But Dennis Perry, I'm really excited about having him here. So let's see what we are up against in this game week. Nothing. We have a week off. Okay. So much ado about nothing. We have a week off, and in the upcoming week we will play who? Washington State, 4-5, Washington State. But give me a couple of commits at least so I can see this team shaping up. Amazing potential from Braxton. That's cool. Lundy, week 11. So no one wanted to come this week either. And we are not. I don't know if you need some sort of cutoff to visit, guys, because we are not getting. We are not able to visit guys at home. They are not interested when we try to. Mark Adams. Let's try visiting. Interest 37. Let's go home to him. Let's go home to Charles Perrin. Let's go home to. Oh, this stat isn't working now either. It's kinda. This is frustrating that I need to do that. But Charles Perrin, Ken Spear, facility tour, 10 facility tour. There we go. We spent all the points. And let's spend more points on more guys. These guys haven't had any love yet. Michael Lundy, Joseph Snyder, another tackle. I wouldn't mind a few tackles coming in. Linebacker as well. It's always good to get high quality linesmen, both offensive and defensive. I think maybe we are overspending a little there. Go 15. Let's go and let's go 15 for that. Well, 15 and spend a few points on this linebacker. And let's get these guys scouted fully. Interview them. So I think we've missed loads of home visits. I try to go home to the highest ranked guys, and I think that was a mistake because apparently they wouldn't even accept our home visits. I wish I had had some sort of notice on it, but I kind of only realized it because we didn't get any messages. But, okay, I'm only looking at targets here. Let's look at all. And let's look at just uncommits. So Mark Adams visiting him. And we could give a fullback an offer. Okay, so going into game, very important game this week. It's been important every week, and we've overperformed. But now we are taking on Washington State at home. We should crush them, do we? Oh, we do. 48-7. What a game. And I'm getting the increasing feeling that the teams we are playing are absolute shite because I wasn't that impressed by us. Heinemann 171. Ordonez this time doesn't throw away the ball. 62.5% though. 2 TDs. John Thompson, offensive player of the game. Frank Pacheco, defensive player of the game. And we just beat them when it came to rushing. 364 yards. Thompson 152, 25 attempts. Clough 4 attempts, 15.5 average. So absolutely lovely win. And now I think it's time to start looking at these standings. Where are we at? Where are we at? If we look at the Pac-12, we are top of the South Division, just ahead of USC. And the rest of them are atrocious. Arizona, Utah, Arizona State, and Colorado. If we look at the North one, Stanford on 9-1. Wow, that's good. And League Media. Let's look at that then. The power rankings, we are 16th at the moment. Auburn Tigers are top of the nation. Oklahoma State Cowboys second. Texas Tech, Stanford, Texas A&M. Louisville Cardinals are 8th. Let's sim through this week and see if we can have some guys come in. This is making me worried that we are not getting any recruits to commit except for the 2 we have. And this makes me wonder a bit if that QB that we got to commit early on, if he is all that good, if he really is the cat's pants or not. Because no one else is interested in committing, so yeah, we'll see here. Locker room report, they love life. So we got a couple of more players scouted. Ulysses Fultz is a cool name as well. But we went to Ken Speer. Ken Speer was happy with our visit. And we got Jared Thompson, and wow, we got Mark Adams. He wouldn't let us visit him, but we got him. So we got the 5-star rank 7 running back. Wow. Okay, so we got a rank 15 QB and a rank 7 running back. This was more than I could have hoped for. Wow, okay, let's look at him again then. So now we have 4 commits. So they are all in position that was needs for us. QB, RB. Now we need to focus on tackle and center. So Mark Adams, running back. So I don't love this work ethic, 37, but beggars can't be choosers. When you watch him, you're struck by how smoothly he moves. You better tackle this guy if he gets to the second level. He's gone. Okay, so he's very fast. Okay, B. Okay. Athleticism A, technique A, football IQ B plus. I just hope he's good. I just hope he's good. So we have loads of scholarships again. We could use another RB. 1 RB. 1 QB. Tight ends, we have that covered. Tackles, we need tackles, and maybe we need 2 of them. We need a center. And that's basically it then. Except for that, we can just recruit by quality. So these guys are struggling to commit. Jacob Embry, interest 1. So we are. Let's remove the scholarships for these guys. Let's remove. Oh, we need to do this again. Let's remove the recruiting points that he's clearly doesn't want to come to us. That linebacker isn't too interested either, is he? Roberto Martinez, though, he appears at least slightly interested. Let's spend more points on him then. And let's spend more points on Ronnie Carroll. We do need a tackle. And we need it bad. These are the guys who are left. We're getting down into the 4-star territory. Scouting points here. Scouting points here. And then we're going to look at QB, RB, tackles. Interview these 2 guys, and let's look at QB. Best one out there, Robert Lawson. We have offered scholarships to Brian Rainey, Thomas Rodriguez. Why isn't Rodriguez more interested? We're going to pull that one, and maybe because we haven't spent a single recruiting point on him. We need to change that. Let's see if we can go visit him. Let's look at RB. Who is anyone? Charles Spears, Britney's brother. Britney Spears' brother. Spend a couple of points on him as well. And scouting points. 20 and an interview as well. Tackles. We need tackles. Rodney Carroll. Can we visit him at home? Let's try that. Robert Shaw. Do we have any California guys? Stephen Landis. Let's interview him. Let's interview these guys. Scholarships to 2 of them. Spend at least 10 recruiting points to gauge any interest. The same to Jose Brown. But we can spend loads of scouting points on them there. And we also need a center. So let's save a few scouting points to look for the best center in California. Hey, hey. And that's Francisco Bentley. He'll get 15 points. We will also look at the software scholarship, spend the rest of the points. Interview. Let's visit him. Facility tour. Everything for him. And let's look in the nation. What's the best center? Michael Parks. Okay, so no exceptional centers left. Recruiting points. We had recruiting points left. I'm going to go back. I just noticed that I had some points left. Let's spend them. Spend them. The recruiting points are basically the how much effort we put into trying to sign guys. And we've given up on Louis Van Horn and Jacob Embry, but they are struggling to commit. They're struggling to commit. Rodney Carroll, we're spending him. Michael Hines isn't that interested. Berto Martinez. Robert Lawson, what's the opinion on him? Everyone will tell you this kid's all about the team. Sufficient arm strength for vertical throws. Okay, maybe not that exciting. Let's look at spend a few points on this. Robert Scholl. Back at maybe Robert Orger. A real leader. Let's spend on him as well. And let's offer them scholarships. And let's look at that center. Michael Parks. Let's spend on him and offer him a scholarship as well. So there we go. That's all of that, and we move on. What is the game for today? Colorado 2-8. We should crush them. Come on, keep this momentum going. Oh, they tried to come back late, but we managed to just sail away from them. 28-25. UCLA are 8-2. Hindman had a good game, 2 TDs. Willett, Thompson, nice rushing yards there. And that was probably what won us the game again. They had 3 fumbles. It's tough to win games with 3 fumbles now. Cool. So we end up ranked 12th in the nation. Wow. Let's sim this week and let's wake up from this dream any minute now. We have done okay quality wise when it comes to the recruiting class, and when it comes to actual games, then we are doing better than anyone expected, I think. Couple of guys training well. Yeah, not really that interested. Let's see. QB outreach report. Good conversation with Thomas Rodriguez and lots of good energy from Francisco Bentley. And we got Francisco Bentley, Stephen Landis, and Jose Brown. Okay, so a center, 2 tackles, and now we need to go after a QB, an RB, and then just basically quality for the rest of them. Maybe a kicker. I haven't even looked at a kicker, so maybe we need to look at a kicker. So 2 tight ends, 2 tackles, 1 center, 1 running back, 1 QB. That is what we have, and let's look at what is left to try to reel in. Ken Speer, 43 interest. Not fantastic. Not fantastic. Do we have any guys interested? Okay. Thomas Rodriguez, he is interested. Ken Spear. Michael Castile. We only need one QB. So what's the best running back out of that? Max Maxwell. Max Maxwell. To do that. Spending all the points. Spending all the points. Spending all the points. Running back. To interview him. See if we can visit him at home. Should we try to? Sure. Should we try to get the Jacob Embry in? I'm not sure. He isn't interested. Why go for it? Defensive end, we haven't pursued him one bit. Let's do that then. And points in. Let's just go for the top quality guys here now. And we have a couple of scholarships available. Robert Akers. Yeah, sure. 10 points there. 10 points there and 1 point Robert Akers. And outreach points. Scouting points left. Oh, I beat Oregon. Okay, cool. In the final? In the national final? Yeah, okay. FCS championship. See, outreach points. How to best spend outreach points, I wonder. The most interested guy, we've already visited them at their homes, but here we have guys who are interested without us trying anything. Michael Castile. Brandon Meyer. Just try to visit these guys, see if they want to come. Call him. Facility tour. Okay, so at the moment our class rank is 41. And now, okay, so now it's crunch time. Now it's USC. Now it's time to get disappointed, I guess. This is a real crossroads in this season, this first season. If we win here, then we are wow. And we are wow. Oh, 1.1 measly point. Oh, gutting. What a crossroads game, and we lost it by 1 point. Jim Fonseca, their QB, was the man of the match. The offensive player of the game, Alan Hanna, our defensive end, was the defensive player of the game. 1 sack, 1 safety. Hindman had a decent game. Where did they beat us? Passing 319. We were better at rushing. It was probably just one of these games. Ouch. That was tough. That was tough to lose by a point. Oh, imagine us winning there and going 9-2. Now we are down there 8-3. Okay, so let's look at the recruitment, see if we got anyone else in. Training reports, guys training, guys having fun. Max Maxwell, he was very excited with us visiting, and the other guy didn't even care. And no one committed. Okay. Hello, Don Pap. Welcome to the stream. Well, the Michigan thing was basically you have questions about Michigan and the journeyman. Well, I have been doing loads of Football Manager content lately, and I'm not tired of it, but I'm afraid I'm gonna grow tired of it if I don't take a little bit of time off. So the Michigan one was sort of a trial run, and now we are doing the real Dynasty with UCLA, which is a lot harder, which will be fun, I think. I hope. And on Thursday we are starting a pro football save with Los Angeles Chargers, and then on Saturday we are going back to the gentleman save with on Football Manager. I'm going to try doing it once a week for a little while to see if to keep me from getting sort of tired of it. I hope that answers your question. So we are pursuing Rodney Carroll, not that interested in us. Jim McCall seems a little bit interested. Yeah, exactly. I need a little break. And I need to do this. I forget to do this all the time. And for some reason, some glitch makes it so nothing happens. But Jim McCall, thank you for complimenting my haircut. Very, very much appreciated. But Max Maxwell, it's time to offer him a scholarship then. Let's attend a game, give him the facilities tour, give him the whole package. Let's try and see if we can visit Jim McCall as well. See if we can visit Akers. I've been struggling to get these home visits to actually work. And let's offer scholarships to these guys as well. Let's get them scouted. Signed, sealed, delivered. Yeah, we rested on the country music. I'm gonna try to see if I can upload this in its entirety to YouTube after this stream. I'm gonna try that one out, and then we need to do it without music. But that just leaves room for you to put your own country music on in your earphones. They're spending recruiting points. They're trying to spread it out nicely. Do a couple of interviews. Now we are just going by quality. So there we go. Let's offer scholarships to all these guys. West Coast rap, that could be a thing. Okay, so now we are, where are we when it comes to standings? Are we still top of our division? Pac-12. USC passed us. Shame. We're still ranked 23rd, and today we are playing West Virginia. Very important game. They are predicted to win, and we win. Nice finish to the game to us. 14 points in the fourth quarter. We go 9-3. They go 7-5, and their season is basically over. Thompson, very good. 148 rushing yards, 8.2 average. Decent season from Heinemann. Good for Binkley. Hannah was good. 2 tackles for loss. 2 sacks from Duff. Their QB was the offensive player of the game there. So 9-3, getting close to the end of the season. You have been watching some of the Swedish content. Yeah, I'm good. Just trying to make sure I don't stretch myself too thin. Been making kind of a large amount of content. So I just thought I'd take this stream, try something new out, and kind of chill and relax and have fun with this game. I absolutely love this game. I think it's so much fun. And let's see what happens here. So Jimmy McCall, he liked us visiting. Max Maxwell liked us when he visited the facilities, and no one committed. Okay, so didn't like it that much. Didn't like it that much. Let's see then. So we have running back Mark Adams and quarterback Dennis Perry, and we are now ranked 57 in our recruitment class. and we are just going by quality. Just going to pour myself a little bit of Coke. There we go. And to see any new interest. Okay, so Max Maxwell running back is really interesting coming, except for that we have been struggling to get a real interest in many of these guys. Yeah, I'm not about to burn out. Don't pap. That's why I'm taking this sort of precautionary steps. I really didn't feel like streaming Football Manager. I really felt like streaming this, and then I decided to stream this. So let's see here. We are offering scholarships to all these guys, and they are not really into us. But let's go spend a little points on them anyway. Yeah, I think a happy Michelino makes for a better streamer than a miserable Michelino, no matter what I play. And then I totally get that many people want to watch Football Manager because that is what I'm mostly associated with. But I thought I'd give this a go since I really enjoy this. And offer scholarship to the top guys there. Let's see if we can go visit Pedro Thompson. Let's not deter Max Maxwell from getting interested by inviting him to a game that we lose. Let's attend high school games for these guys. We can phone them. Let's phone them. There we go. And scouting. Let's leave scouting to someone else for now. Can't be bothered really. And let's see now. We are very close to crunch time. Let's look at our schedule. We have a rest week, but let's look at the schedule. It's not a lot left of the season. Yeah, it is a cool game. I enjoy it. So we are finished. We are finished with our season. So then we can just sim this one. And yeah, it's a cool game, and I also enjoy. See, it becomes a bit laggy when it's loading. I also really enjoy the fact that we can sort of that we can get through a season in a night, which is really cool, I think. And we did not get into the Pac-12 championship, which is sad. But we had a good season anyway. Better season than we could have predicted. All of them recruit. Oh, so the season went well. And know what? Max Maxwell went to Kentucky. I thought we were going to get him. Ooh, Rodney Carroll went to Arkansas. Ooh, bummer. Real bummer. So we didn't get. We had like 21 scholarships and got 8 guys. That is a worry. So the league or the division standings, it ended like this. USC, they won all their divisional games and they beat California. See if anyone's left. Any cool recruits left that we are really trying to get. Otherwise, I would just leave the rest of the recruiting to. Okay, I will just leave this to someone else then. We only got 8 guys. That is that is troubling. Let's sim this week. Sim week 16. See, okay, so let's see how they all did. I think USC, they're going to beat California. I don't know about stash, guys. So the bowls. So we are in the Peach Bowl against Mississippi State. Chick-fil-A's Peach Bowl. See if we can win that bowl game then. We have been fairly consistent all through the season in that top 25, which was more than I thought we were going to get. Zachary Sanchez and Dave Polingsign. They seem pretty crap, but sure, well, why not? Let's go into the Peach Bowl. Let's sim our game, see if we can beat Mississippi State. We are predicted to beat them, and we did not only beat them, we absolutely crushed them. 50-14. 50-14. What a way to end the season. John Thompson, running back, 27 attempts, 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. Morris Brown, the corner, was our best defensive player. Hindman had another good game, 2 TDs, 1 interception though. But a good way to end the season. Let's sim this bowl week. Clemson, they must have beat Air Force. I have no, don't have you ask if I've figured out how to recruit people. I have not really figured it out yet. Hopefully we will learn as we go. But no, I haven't figured it out, and now I have left it to someone else to sort of scrape up what's left. And I'm not interested in all that. Let's see, they looked at a couple of players. We got 3-star guys in, a couple of them. A 2-star kicker and two-star running backs. Okay, so cool. We got 3 all-conference team guys. John Frederick, Alan Hanna, and Frank Pacheco. And John Frederick actually made the All-American team. Cool. 64 tackles, 8 sacks, 1 safety. Fantastic season. So our defense carried us. Defense win championships, even though we didn't win any championship. But still a great season. Let's just look at that John Frederick character and see what he's like. I'm 100% certain that he's a senior because all of our decent players are seniors. Where was he? John Frederick. Don't be so shy, John. Where was he? If we look by overall, maybe some best players. There he is, John Frederick. Of course, he is a red-shirted senior defensive tackle. Overall 96, strength 89. Had one hell of a season. Then we will get him into the pro game. Let's see, which is a cool thing you can do. Just delete all these emails. See, quarterfinals, we have 8 seeded Missouri versus number 1 seeded Auburn, Notre Dame, Oklahoma State, Florida State, Alabama, Texas A&M, and Louisville Cardinals. Let's sim this week and see who we get in the semifinals. And as you see, I'm doing a 8-game, 18 playoff. So we have the Rose Bowl, Louisville versus Auburn, Sugar Bowl, Alabama versus Oklahoma State. Yeah, maybe we'll try to draft him. I do love the fact that you can get players in as well and export and import draft classes. So let's sim the Louisville Auburn game, see if we get an upset. Yeah, we do. Louisville Cardinals are in the bowl, and they are playing Bama. Bama. Here we go. They play Bama, and the winners are Louisville Cardinals. So they win it, and we finish a good season. This could be loud. This could be loud. I hope I did warn you in time. The in-game sound is loud. Let's see here. Do we have anyone here? Most outstanding defensive lineman, John Frederick. What a season he had. I wonder when we will have players of that caliber again. No one else from us. So we move on. And so music might be loud. Let's see here then. Import, export. Let's export the recruiting class. We do. Oh, something happened. Let's see if it's okay. Place exported. I think that's the way we do this. And yeah, I can't buy followers. Did we do anything? No, we did not. We did not lose prestige or gain prestige. But we had one great season. And we finished 11th. 10-3. And here comes the Senior Bowl. I'm not that interested in that one. And North beat South, sure, why not? And we are ready to end season, aren't we? We are ready to end season. We do. And we finished the first season. Okay, so here, maybe it's here where we export draft class. Let's see. So I think it's here. Let's export the draft class. Okay. So there we go. I think we've done that correctly, and we advance. You got a haircut as well? Yeah, Corona. Yeah, it felt like I had Corona hair as well. It was really nice to get a haircut the other day. Me and my son, we both went and got haircuts. So on Thursday we will see if we are able to use that draft class that I exported. I hope so, but I'm not 100% sure though. I have received offers. I want to keep my current team. I don't want to go to any of these. California Golden Pass, BYU. No, we are staying. We are in for the long haul. And let's see here. So loads of guys transferring. No news for us, I guess. No news. The roster, did we get the new guys in? We better look at that before we move any further. So, no, we seem to be in between seasons. So let's look at the staff. I'm there. Kenneth Smith. And he's leaving, and Michael Guzman is here. Let's see. Reputation 67, overall rating. Let's get rid of him. And let's find a new offensive coordinator. Let's find someone as good as possible. Let's spend a bit of money. Offensive coordinator. What can we get there? So someone with a decent. See how Zaragoza 3.5 salary and 3 years. Coach offense. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's submit that offer. We have offered how Zaragoza. Let's advance. Yes, did we get him? Did we get him? I hope we did. I accept. Okay, so how Zaragoza is in. No, it was not this week that I had exams. Don't have it. It's in a couple of weeks. Again. Let's just get through this. I want to see what sort of quality we got in our top prospects before we end this one. Let's go through all the rounds of staff offers and then hopefully get to our new recruits, and then we'll call it a night and be back next Tuesday. It's been good fun. I think we've had a decent first season. No, complete signing day. Let's see. We got an email saying what? How Zaragoza. Let's look. Are there any recruits left? So these are the commits. Are there any? Yeah, let's finish signing day. Get all the guys in. And there we are. Let's look at the guys who actually came in now. So we will go through next season in more detail next time. Nationally, our class is ranked at 36. Relative rank is 95. Hesitantly accepting this result. Okay. Signing date summary. These are the guys we signed. Yes. 2 5-star, loads of 3-star guys, and a few 2-stars. So we are predicted to finish around 33rd in the national rankings. The media are predicting we expect to finish at least 5th overall in our conference. Yeah. The athletic board feels that with your current roster, you should be able to win 8 or 9 games. Okay. And if we just look at the best players who came through, now let's look at the new QB and the new running back. So, Dennis Perry, how good is he actually? Oh, he's good. Arm 85, intelligence 87, accuracy 91, agility and speed, they are both okay. 65, work ethic 60. I'm pleased with this. I'm pleased with this kid. Riverside, California, so he is a California kid as well, which makes me very happy. So cool. He is our best QB, and Mark Adams, the running back, who is from Wichita, is really good as well. So I see a really interesting partnership here between these two guys. Agility 93, speed 91, decent hands, lacks a bit of work ethic though. I hope he can improve. Anyway, if we look at overalls, we have Frank Felix, the tight end, is also above 90. I can see why. Hands 87. And Dion Binkley had a good season last season. Speed 92, hands 91. A great wide receiver. That's another target for our pro QB, Dennis Perry. And then we have Morris Brown, who's a sophomore cornerback. Looks good. Agility 87, speed 81. And French Pacheco is a cornerback as well. Agility 72, speed 92. We'll go through these guys more in the next stream. This will be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. I will upload this to YouTube in the morning. thanks for watching. On Thursday, I will be back with the start of the Los Angeles Chargers rebuild. So thanks for tonight. See you soon, guys. Bye.